Oh, that Kazuma Kaniko's game came out. I know it was mobile or NFT stuff, but I thought it was just kind of a dead project. Well, have fun for now. I don't know anything about it, but anyways. Hey, Sunfall. Hey, Jim. How's it going? Here we are with Megami Tensei 2. The end draws near. I probably could have finished it last stream or done a little bonus stream, but I was like, was sidetracked at work and just decided to just take it easy. So, didn't want to force it. We'll just go and finish it today, and hopefully finish it today, barring any, major setbacks. Because I'm gonna look at the map, so it shouldn't be too much of too long unless the bosses are just really kicking my butt in the end. So yeah, let's get going. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, too bad this didn't work out. Maybe I'll just try to fix it and see if I could do just the actual stream, the real stream of it. Like, okay, technically it won. I should honor the win. So let's see if I could try to fix it and then maybe play that after Kingdom Hearts. Finished the Greenwell last night in Verluton. Civilization Movie-tron, because why not? Yeah, here's what I did before the stream. I was just kind of chilling after a little bit of a work session. Because it was just mentioned in chat, and I've just been poking around with retro achievements, so I started for the first time the Bouncer, the PS2 Bouncer game. I honestly thought it was just kind of it was a fun game in the sense of a B-movie plot. So I was a little impressed by that aspect. Gameplay is not very good, but I just thought it was just campy fun. Yeah, so I just want to do retro achievements for that, and it seems like a doable set unless the survival mode stuff just sucks. I did beat one route before starting the stream, so that was my afternoon. Alright, so let's do that. Hey, Super NESD, how's it going? So let's continue. Why is the controller being a butt? Okay, buttons don't seem to be working, because of course. And then just switch it between different controllers. It needs better control recognition when I'm just switching between the two different things. I have my other controller plugged. But it is what it is. Like, this is my controller for retro games, and I have my PC controller, the purple one, for this, and it's for Saturn. So the configurations are just being wonky. Doesn't recognize the L3 R3s. Alright, I think we're good. I'm just doing a little one at a time. I don't want to start. No, bad game. So, the end of the SMT journey in the SNES is coming soon to an end. Feels weird. This is what I wanted to do. Nintendo 64 levels. So, I remember we had Beelzebub. We brought it with the Veil to recruit Baal, so that's what I got right now. Baal has some support magics. Put a good revive. Yeah, good intellect as well. Supposed to go to this remote island and meet up with Lucifer. So remember, Crazy Village is probably the easiest way to just get to the little warp points. And just good. I had my fill with the game, so I'm just gonna rush to like the end game of it, where I'm looking through the next dungeon maps and see how that goes. But this seems like it's kind of quiet in the ROM. Bam, bam, bam. Auto battle away. Alright, so get to that. So go to the remote island. I remember that much. Okay, let's explore this place much. Yeah, might as well if it's a small place. I got this. So what was up here? Okay, so the other was just a fade. Just led to nowhere. I thought it was a much more linear path. That's why I misremembered. And that's probably the other stairs. Yeah, let's just get there to the Lucifer's Palace place. Thingamajig. And next to get a drink. The palace ring suddenly began to shine. Hey, Izanami. Sure. Let there be light. Izanami appeared. A dazzling light shot out and the 5 orbs became one. Orb of Hope obtained. Okay. Whee! Going in the edge. This is Lucifer's castle. I thought he was frozen underground in Ginza. How'd he came here? Or is that maybe Seoul? Okay, the maps I'm using didn't specify the rotating traps. It's a little disorienting. So there's a lot of empty rooms in this. Doesn't seem to be any treasures in the dungeon. So it's gonna be a waste of just exploring. Hey, it's the Valkyrie. Yeah. On late game, it can be feeling annoying. Early game, it's whatever. You're getting EXP anyways and just trying to build yourself up. Yeah, FF2 empty rooms are just traps. Yeah, because if you just want to see what I'm seeing, for anyone curious, it's like, I'm probably somewhere right around here, stair up. There's apparently a teleporter that leads to these stairs. Everything else is nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah. Probably Lucifer did, or Lucifer had a shitty architect. Oops, wrong way. I thought he died sooner. Yeah, look at that pretty dress. Sleep is annoying. Okay, these guys are being dangerous. Like, what happened there? Yeah, well, when Baal's awake, we'll just summon more friends. We'll just revive and summon more. Yeah, might as well just summon, revive, I mean. And we got another demon to revive as well. Like, buh. Hmm. Oh, the slashes. Okay, she got leveled up. Yeah, might as well. Okay, they're sturdy foes. Alright, so that goes up. The next room is just darkness. Nothing but darkness. Hey, it's Loki. Got a big old room ahead. Felt loose. Oh, rotation probably went the wrong way. There might be pitfalls. Oh. These guys got a lot of HP. Why are these guys so tanky? Hey, might as well. All the vitality. Yeah, make sure I'm facing north. Here we go. Definitely have to seem Lucifer. That'll look like it in Megami Tensei 1. Hmm. Yeah, sure. Let's buddy up with Lucifer. This is apparently the good ending route. Okay, that's the ultimate sword. There's actually one more sword we could just kind of try to get for fun. But it's not a good multi-hit one. Like, let's just see. Yeah. So apparently I'm supposed to team up with Lucifer, get Baal, and also gonna get Ashura, and then that'll lead me to fighting the true final boss. Just basically team up with the known Chaos Demons to be able to get the main ending of the game. So it's just kind of funny to me that way. Like, yeah, here's our buddy Lucifer. Just casually hanging out now. And Maziodine, got an intellect, so very magic resistant. Good strength as well. It's like, here's a freebie one. Knock yourself out, friend. So let's abandon one of the demons. Sorry, boy, but you're out. You know, Salamander. And I just want to make sure I get enough mags, so... Yep. And let me see this. That's what I meant to do, but I got distracted. See? What's 8? Attack 80. I just want to get sure I get extra mags. Just be a little excessive. But I usually go elsewhere. Oh, whatever. But, you know, this might be good. Oh, I thought for a moment that I'd reflect back. Like Gary McCullough. Yeah, the gains are not that great here. Okay, here you go. Have a nice helm. Is it nice? It's just very random how you just get it. There was no teleporter nearby, so let's just go somewhere. Yeah, the game didn't give me any clue other than just kind of, yeah, the game didn't give me any clue. I just remember looking up, oh, I'm supposed to go to Ginza. Maybe there's some NPC that says something. It was just a treasure chest. Just want to regroup a bit. Okay. Okay, no, that was the Tiamat stuff. Okay, those banks are draining very fast now. They'll probably just remove 2 of the demons. Wait, no. And yeah, let's just return 2 of them for now. Yeah, I went up the wrong stairs. Yeah, just a moment ago I had like 9999. Just want to make sure to go to a safe point first off, heal up everyone and all that good stuff. wonder if I could warp back to the other places. Okay, I can. But no, but it's isolated. I remember liking farming the mags here. So we could do that. There's some skeletons that just drop a lot around this area. So we'll just farm mags a little bit, then we'll continue on. Everything's on fire. Not the ones I was thinking of. I'm thinking of the green skeletons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy's. Yeah, give me more of that, please. I just want to fill it back to 9999. I also look up stuff meanwhile. Just looking up stuff for a moment. One day I'll just cap it off. Good job. Yeah, cool. So you got her vitality maxed. Very good. And pretty good EXP as well. Really want those levels. It's not as consistent as I thought. That's one problem. But just kind of easy enough. Some of the other areas are just too annoying. Hopefully a few more minutes. Because I don't want to go inside a dungeon. Otherwise it defeats the purpose if I'm going to drain the max fast. I'll try a few more minutes. Otherwise, maybe I'll just try another area then. I just wonder there were more enemies like this that just was dropping a lot of mags. Maybe Desire Sensor. Come on. Just want the things. I could just go up with the two human members, but it's like I want to keep the two demons around. Yeah, maybe we'll try the next here. Maybe it's a little more consistent. Though those have succubus. That's gonna be a bit... Ugh. And the Sleepy Village just has the really annoying status enemies. I just want to see what's Lucifer's magics again. Okay, Maziodines, Xandines. Eh, maybe it's more consistent at least. Yeah, bit of the scary ones. But should be able to beat them potentially fast. Oh no, poison. Alright. Almost got the mag farming done. So yeah, this was a little better. It doesn't have as high as drop, but at least it's more consistent. It's Nakajima level. Watch level down or something in the moment. There we go. There is something I want to check out though for fun as we're getting to Ginza. You know what, just to not stress about the bags or managing that, because they could just consume a lot. Maybe for now we just return them. Let's see what happens. I can always sub them to mid-battle if all else. Yeah, the game didn't tell me anything about... Maybe there was a vague hint about checking stuff in Ginza again. Yeah, set this all place. Yeah, the computer was making noise. Was it your imagination? Oh, I'm sure it was nothing. Whoops. That was the wrong way. Um. And then I want to go this way first before going this way. If I remember, the Buddha statue was in Ueno. Whatever that was, because I remember I got a cursed sword for a bit. Or was it somewhere else? One moment. I'm just looking up something for fun. I have to go back to this dog statue. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yes, that was in the right direction so far. Temple theme hype. So apparently go through here. Like, I don't think the game hints at it all, but I just want to kind of see it for myself and showcase it. Is this a gift from the moon? The sword Hino Kagutsuchi is stuck here. It's like, okay. It's like the secret super weapon, but yet it's not as good in one sense. Because Lucifer's attack is multi-hit, but this is just consistent, you know, consistent two-hitter. Like, in terms of raw power, this is the highest damage sword. But it does not go up to 8 times. It's kind of weird little random secret. Alright, so now we go the other way to the Suzuki place that we barely know anything about. There's more story than the first game, but it's still not much of a story. Lucifer's gone. Yeah, that was another turn to make. Yeah, that's where Lucifer was. We're supposed to actually go this way. Okay, just in case. It was just some bangs back and forth. Or for extra healing. Yes. Mm-hmm. Alright, it's a new part of the map. Alright. Yeah, the mags are burning. Didn't show me any maps for the final areas. Or the new areas. Or just mixed in with something else. Or maybe it's linear. Apparently this one reflects swords. We'll just see. Oh yeah, very much reflects. Run away. I don't want to leave dealing with them, especially if magic is going to not do that much damage. Okay, same with this one. Ragda also reflects physicalness. Maybe I have to unsummon my demons if it's going to be a mag drain. Okay, this should be fine. Get EXP. Okay, give me more of these fights. Surprisingly, Yumiko still hasn't learned all her spells. Now, what's all this now? East, south. Okay, you can see more of this. Looks like there's something in the west. I don't know if it's the right way or not, but we'll just find out. I don't want to make sure I miss Ashura because I need Ashura for the good ending. Alright, so at least we got something where it's like there's no actual map of the final dungeon being shown. Or it's under a different label. Okay, there is. Right. Currently B3F. Okay. More speed. And there's a bunch of damaged tiles here. Just take a look. Reading this is a bit confusing. I think there's one of these stairways that eventually goes down. That's not how I read it. I'm gonna save stay here. If this ends up leading to the final boss, then it's like, no, I gotta find something else before final boss. One way to find out. It says elevator. Maybe it's linear. She's got speed now. Oh, finally learned a new spell. Feels way overdue. Wish I got the Haman stuff earlier. That would have been handy. Against spirits and stuff. They're immune to lightning. No. We're on the way to Punch God, and we befriended Lucifer. It's like Lucifer's our buddy in this. It's like, here he is. And apparently this is getting him as part of the good ending. Yeah. I'm usually in team neutral. Lucifer first is right through. And we also got Ashura. Ahura Mazda. Otherwise we would have boss fight. And apparently not getting them is the bad ending of this. Okay. Yeah, you might as well join the fray. Hmm. Alright, so much to do from there. I got Ashura. Mhm. Hmm. Okay, so apparently I need to find this particular thing. Mhm. Instead of the power of friendship being God, this power state is a good message for the gate. Or it's like, no, God is overrated and restrictive via anarchy. Go humans. So, just looking at something for a sec. So, okay. So there is something to look to. There's a trap. Yes, there's Satan some, Okay, so I didn't need the decapitated head, maybe in the NES version. No. Satan empties his glass and threw it in the back wall. Lucifer forced his way forward. Dun dun dun. Alright. So, well, what was the roundabout way of doing this, but okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay, wind is no good. Oof. Ew. Just to have the multi-slash. Like that. Ow. Really? I got one-shotted. It kind of sucks to have to use the item. No one else is really magically resistant. Now to just be doing more damage. Lame. Fine. Yeah. He's being a jerk. Yeah, cast more of that. That's not so great so far. Yeah, spam fiery breaths and stuff. That's fine. You can't tell how close he is to death. You're just not getting those multi-attacks. Like, they have swords that have slash up to 8 times, but it's just not proccing quite. I don't know if it's actually luck-based or not. Or just pure RNG. Yeah, like that. That's full 8th. Yeah. Mazda Astra. There we go. Yay. Yeah, maybe a little more luck. Curse you, son of man, enemy of God. Alright. Let's save state just in case. Because up ahead is the real fight. Gear shifted. Let me see. Because apparently if I didn't get if it's the bad ending, this is the final boss. But since it seems I'm in the route to the good ending, there's one more fight. Alright, so it can't save, so it's not a marathon boss. I thought I was prepared for like 2 fights in a row. I didn't realize it was just a little blurb in between. Yeah, I'm just gonna go save a little bit before, and then just recover everyone's MP before the final boss. Just for good measure, you know. Or in case this is a nasty difficulty spike one, you know what I mean? Just gonna play it safe. Oh. This was the last one I've been to. I thought I was gonna go to Ginza. Whoops. Yeah. Almost at the end of the era, I thought I was gonna go to the Ginza area. But no. Right, I went to here first. Just want to make a quick detour. Back to the save point. So it'll just be a little while longer till we get to the final boss. And I just don't want my mag to get super drained, so we're just gonna do like this. Yeah, Jim's gonna be very sad. So you know this means Red Blue Fire. Once I beat this game, that game is gonna be next. The one you kept warning me about. And just hyping up the badness. What if my tastes are twisted and I end up loving it? We'll see, I guess. Hey, chillin', how's it going? Alright. No, this is not where I meant to go. I want to go back to the save point for safety. Like, I wouldn't have Ball's MP recovered without me using up the items. That's one thing. Like, I just want to have a secondary healer on hand. And I don't want to use up my rare somas for it. Hey, Gixer, welcome. Yeah. See how that goes. Hope you're doing good. Wait a minute. I could just warp to the last teleport. I forgot it. I could do one more thing. I could exit out of here. And then do the... Yeah, I forgot to do this part. Derp. I don't need to do all this. Is your grandmother? Everything okay? Because this is the one that was used last. Okay. Nice, nice. Archipelago fun. Alright, so let's go here to Ginza for healing. Okay. Good, good. Yes, the Dark Law is going to be the next one after this, and we'll start that later today. Super Robot Wars is going to take a while, and then we'll figure out what number 137 is after finishing this. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Let's just see what's there for fun. Well, it's the best gun, but it's like not like I really need it. It's like way too late. Megiddo fire obtained, which Satan received from the one true God. It's like it's cool and all. It's like gonna attack everything, but it's like very late. Like, hey, cool. Might as well equip it for fun. Or if I need to farm for whatever reason. Okay, let's start bringing out my demon buddies. Lucifer. Ball. Mazda. Ori for the extra heals, though she's probably gonna die very fast. Oh, wait. What did it say? Turn back, enemy of God. Your soul is impure. Just in case. Can make a big difference. Alright. Let's save state here. Let's do it. Yep, it's him. Alright, obey is bad ending and fight is good ending. So let's obey. Yeah, he's the one true Lord. And thank you very much for the raid, Goose. I don't know why my alert didn't work. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the raid, everyone. Welcome to the final boss of SMT, well, Megami Tensei 2. Also featured in the final as the final boss of SMT 2, a different game. Hey, Zero Dad, how you been? It's been a while. Hope everyone's doing well. For those that don't know me, I'm Mr. JRPG. I play through all kinds of RPGs. And all fold in you, and this is my personal SNES challenge. We're just doing bad ending stuff just to see what it is, then we're just gonna do a good ending. So this is what happens when we choose to obey. Lucifer and the others vanished into it. That was too fast. The face of God from Time Bandits. So how's the romancing saga today? I was lurking earlier. It's like, obey me. Very slow text. This is all automatic right now. Character 5, 3 to go. Just 200 hours so far. Talk quicker, God. Yeah. Quar gets it. Talk quicker so I could just reload and beat you up. Not familiar with Tony J. I don't know my actors well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was hearing your rants about, how Unlimited Saga traumatized you. And thank you very much for the follow, SGB. I hope you enjoyed the RPG goodness. Maybe not exactly that wording, but the same sentiment. The evil-infested world has vanished. Have you become gods? Become as gods? Anything? Okay, but that's boring. Let's go reload. Let's beat him up. A curse on you, Nakajima. A curse on you, Yumiko. Yeah. Got more jams. Yeah. Good final boss themes. Okay. I'm okay with you spamming Miragi dying, that's fine. Ow. Those misses suck. Freeze is slightly annoying. Just spam Aragi dying, I'll be good. So for those coming in at the end of this, I'm going to do like a little review of the game, just sharing my thoughts on it and how I feel. Then I'm going to randomly pick out the game number 137, 5 games from now, and see what entails me in the future. This next few games, I don't want to spam with the commands or anything, but if anyone's curious, I'm going to start another game soon after this. Yeah, God is kind of a douche in SMT, isn't he? We're going to be playing more fan translation obscurities with Dark Law after this one. Okay, that's fine. Like, playing through this, I just kind of realized that basically SMT2 reused the same concepts from this game. You know, Satan and this guy being the final bosses. There's the pillar stuff to get to the Makai realm. Just, you know, SMT2 is much more refined story-wise. Yeah, they just reused the ideas. Never knew that before. I'll explain that later. Come on, multi-slash. Yeah, they say that the time limit from the first Raito game pertains to this, so the events did duplicate. I missed that part. Like, I know we did the parallel dimensions when we met other Raito and stuff, but then I realized there was an SMT2 reference sneaked in. So, we got our lore bombs. Yeah, must have went over my head. This boss is not too bad so far. Lucifer in Megami Tensei 1 was a lot scarier. Who could just cast insta-death. And I had much less intelligence defense with Nakajima, the first. So the Bufadines were scary. Yep, there she goes. Yeah, I did catch some of that parts. During the final dungeon, yeah. The timeline thing, it's like, yeah, I remember referencing Megami, at least SMT1, or that's what I thought was SMT1. And then Remaster added the COVID, the snippet. That wasn't in the original. Game's ruined. Nope. That sucked. Okay. Fair. I just gotta revive her. Nope, Paul can do it. So I could save my Soma just in case. No. Maybe I should have went with the other sword, just to at least have consistent twos. And higher raw damage. But the 8 multi-slash is more fun, so, eh. Let's play it safe. Then you just start spamming the physicals. Maybe you run out of MP. Yeah, this is more fun. Seeing those multi-hits popping off. Yeah, looks like I ran out of magic. Or been unlucky. Yeah, I never played it before. One viewer just kept warning me about it. It's like, I didn't want to rig this pick for you. Like, I was going to pick it for you, but then I changed my mind, sort of warnings. We'll see. Oh, there we go. The one true God's been defeated. How could this be? This is not the end, you mortal fools. Now get out of here. Oh. You banished off? Hey, this is where we began. Remember when our friend Person used to be alive, but then he died fighting Bale? I repeat, this is not a video game. The demons are gone. Well, Yumiko's with me, so not all of them. But other friends, yeah. No, he's dead. We didn't break the news to her. This is where the digital game was. Probably have to go there at last. Maybe gotta leave the shelter. Well, see what happens. Loading Devil Buster. Yeah, just in case, I want a safe state. The demons were destroyed. Okay, so this is what caused the ending. I want to talk to people a little more before we just call it end. Let's have a little finale victory lap thing. Maybe elevators being inspected again. Nope. Do we get to choose the ending? Look at that outside world. Yeah, we'll just check the multiple endings. Thank you, Red Blue Fire. We also need Rainia. The battle is over. Everyone fought for a new tomorrow. I want to reload though. I don't know if there's like multiple good mini endings. But a new evil will inevitably appear, and thus a new battle will begin. I'll just check something. But we must face it with our own strength. For the sake of all mankind. Hey, Grumpy. Yeah, because I wonder what happens when you go to the computer program. It was doing the auto texting, so I'm like, do we just end the game just playing through the program again? So let's just check for a moment. Maybe it was just basically demons are defeated. The program doesn't work anymore. Means when destroyed and peace return to the world. Okay, that's a lamer ending. Oh, that's a fake out. The Nakajima the first. Well, I had to be sure. Just, I was playing it safe. Well, that part was a video game. We started playing a video game. Yeah. Let's go to the nice outside world. So, we're ending one more time. I'm gonna go set things up. Man, 30 entries left in the wheel. It's weird. It just keeps being weird how much how far I've gotten in this challenge. Yeah, the final 30 draws ever closer. Unless things happen in real life, I'm going to say this much as a teaser. I'm going to make a very big announcement when we reach game number 150. And there's going to be 3 raffles left. Like 135, 140, 145 is the final raffles. And after the final raffle, we're going to randomize the rest. I started this on July 3rd, 2020, and I did not doing this consistently. It's like, I don't want to be pigeonholed and doing nothing but this challenge or burn myself out, so I just try to pace myself for the last 5 years. Bit of this, bit of that, bit of this, bit of that. Like, I can't be like, Crayson or Landale that just dedicates for nothing but the challenge. So I just kind of do a seasonal approach. If I organized better, I feel like I could have just done like maybe 1 or 2 days a week. 2 days a week of just doing the challenge all year round. But some games are just very, very long. I need time to beat those games. Those 100 hours Dragonauts. Yeah, kind of go. So sometimes I feel like if I'm just stuck with multiple new game releases, that it's like, man, I want to just gonna focus fire on, the big games, like the 100-hour behemoths. Especially if they're coming in short succession, like it was like during, this year and last year. The Great PC FPS Challenge, maybe. Who knows? I don't want to make any guarantees or promises because I could make a big talk now, but who knows what happens with life. Or something just kind of burnt me out. But just keep it in your subconscious. Switch RPG Challenge. Yeah, there's a lot. Well, we will find out. We've been planning. Until 64 RPG Challenge, yeah. Yeah, look at all these demons we've beaten along the way. Feels weird. There have been eight SMT games on the SNES, and I managed to beat them all, End of an era. We conquered the wizardries, the fire emblems, the SMTs. Yeah. Last SMT game invalid. Nice credits theme. Hopefully I beat this challenge next year. Like, I was initially thinking this year, but winter and fall and winter happened, basically, where I ended up just taking extra time off, and games were long. And I'm going to be taking some time off in the fall. Like, I want to make a New York trip around September, maybe October. And got a message this morning that a friend wants to do a gathering again, like it did last September for the end of October or November. So that'll be 2 trips for this year. Yeah, remake of the OG Mega 10's Sunfall, thank you. Thanks to these guys. It was Belphegor the whole time. So I got the band, and he just ends up fighting Satan. If we didn't recruit Lucifer and the others. And we've rescued, I guess, Izanami, though I think Izanami is required. Otherwise, we wouldn't get to the Orb of Hope. We'll miss you, Megami Tensei. Well, there's always Kingdom Hearts, Jim. I'm kidding. Well, not kidding, but I'm just teasing that your love for the later games. The end. No splash screen or anything. I guess I'll stop the timer now. And let me go set things up and play some music. Alright. So, it is done. Yeah, I think it's going to be overall similar. I think I like 1 a little more because it's just more of a straightforward game, but 2 definitely has more substance. So, let's go into review mode. Oh, browser's down. And it's Megami Tensei 2. I knew I forgot something. Never did fix to add the 2. There you go. Well, we beat this on July 14th, 2025, with a time of 28 hours, 23 minutes, 42. A few hours longer than the first game. Okay, that nearly took through 2 hours to get through, so maybe a good call of just not rushing the end last time. Story. At the very least, there's more story than there was in the first game. Like, basically, we only had the premise, explained at the very beginning of Megami Tensei 1, and then that's basically it. There was no little extra interactions or little moments or things like that. This doesn't have as much of a story either, but at least it was something. And it's an NES game, and they just decided to keep it, I guess, faithful, assumingly, narration-wise, so... Sparse narration, but at least you got ideas and things to do, and there's some little character moments and interactivities and things like that. So, it gets the job done. It gets the job done. At least there's a premise, there's something going on and stuff, so... It's a 2. And as I was saying earlier, I realized there's the plot elements in this game that's ended up being reused in Shin Megami Tensei 2. Primarily the pillars, where you have to go to gather those to get to the Makai realm. Satan and the one true god, I keep forgetting the why something, are the final bosses yet again. So, yeah. So it's just kind of interesting how they just reused, some plot points even as early as this. The 1990 game that's later on for 1994 game. Music's still good. Still real good. I like the songs. There are a lot of jams and bops. Yeah, this was very proto-SMT. And Megami Tensei was just pure dungeon crawler. Pure person dungeon crawler. Whereas this was definitely like, SMT 0. Before the series got refined further. Yeah, but yeah. Good music, really solid. The only drawback compared to the first games is that because the game is much bigger, you go to many more areas, you hear a lot of the same tracks more often, so it just feels like they kind of get old faster, but still, music's good. I just feel like the soundtrack is a little stronger in the first game, only because each area had unique themes, so everything just kind of felt fresh and unique. And graphics, it's kind of similar boats, like demons look cool, some effects are cool and stuff. Yeah, it has a little bit more visual flair than the first game, though still nothing ultimately super special, though. I did like some of the presentation from this game a little more. But still, I don't really have strong feelings over it. So it's just a 3, like it's very serviceable, gets the job done, a little more fancier than the first games. And kind of like how we did the third-person view with the game in the beginning, like it was very meta there, which also kind of fun. I like how it started in the game too, so it's probably another good reason to give it a 2. Like how you start, like, hey, you're just replaying Megami Tensei, but in third person. It's just kind of a cute approach. In gameplay, this is where it's the most different from the previous game. Like this, like I said, first game pure dungeon crawler. This was just very proto SMT, very much more traditional RPG where dungeons are at first person for the most part, with the exception of the very beginning, and you're just going to different towns like different, like traditional JRPG. But boy, this game, like, first off, this game has good rewards. Like, you got the incense, so that's always nice. The first game didn't have incense at all, so you could just kind of manage the stats better. When you look around and just find things, there's just really good rewards, some toys to play with. And it's nice that equipment, you know, actually gives you stat bonuses and stuff too. But boy, does the game feel a lot rougher than the first game, where like I felt the first game, you know, maybe because of experience, had more of a gradual curve, you know, before things just get more annoying and stuff. This was just very mean from the get-go, and I struggled for most of it. And even when like these things were going okay, there was just kind of patches where it's just like, this game is just being a bully or mean or a little tedious or frustrating or things of that sort. Or just pulling some nasty tricks, for example. After getting out of the game, you know, the very first boss you have to deal with before you can progress the game, you know, just could absolutely destroy you. Grinding is very, very limited in the sense of just low EXP gains and stuff. And the boss could just randomly attack you 3 times. By the time I finally, you know, looked up online just for some recommended demons and, you know, being able to just survive the boss, he just only ended up hitting once, where every other attempt just ends up kicking my butt 3 times, and just kills the main character in the first turn. So that just kind of knocked me out for a while. Plus, once you get Yumiko, you had to equip her since she was very fragile, so I had to do the grinding grinds. There's just a lot of oppressive natures with this game compared to the first one, where it just feels like spend more time grinding, getting some demons, just not getting KO'd. I feel like I KO'd more times in this game than the previous game. And then there was other instances in the games where it's like, for example, the RNG hell with the monster tournament, where you have to go through it with the to be able to get one of the pillars, and it just felt very defeated by that. So luckily ended up just looking up how to get to Cerberus and just managed to luck-sack my way there. Plus the Astaroth Castle, I just ended up quickly looking at the map because it takes away your female party member and just really, really cripples your team. Because she was useful, she was good, my team was just kind of struggling, yeah. So there were just some instances where the game was just kind of being rough, or a battle of attrition and things like that. But I just ended up looking up more of the map and just more of this, so has some good progression with the games in terms of rewards and instances and your equipment mattering more, and some really cool toys. But a little less so in terms of just how taxing and mean the game can get. So I think in the gameplay wise it's a 3 because of some really, really nasty oppressive moments. But I still enjoyed the game overall. It's still a 4. I think I like the first game more just as a simple, straightforward dungeon crawler. You know, less is more sometimes. Not bogged down by backtracking or going through the plot. Just one area to another, even though if there was backtracking though. But still, it just felt it was just more straightforward, and I kind of like that more. But this has definitely had more substance, a much bigger game, much more of a traditional RPG. And keeping in mind, these two games were is a 2-in-1 pack, so having these games together with this long, you just got a lot of bang for your buck for, you know, getting this game, the Old Testament, the remakes of 1 and 2. So it's cool about that, where you just get 2 games that are actually pretty different from each other in one nice little package. So I gotta give credit there as well. And for the closing comments, I was just been thinking about that all weekend, and I just thought it was funny. My friends Lucifer and Mazda, I was gonna see. And save the world. Nah, we'll go with this. The friendship touch. Yeah, with my friends Lucifer, Baal, and Mazda, we beat up God and saved the world. Yeah, I thought that I was inspired by that one. But now, though, one's going to be number 137. That's the exciting part, or the scary part. The random picks. So let's stop the music there. Yeah, it's the Great Wheel of Destiny. And let's do a little shuffle. 30 games left on this from these pickings here. Please be something good. And we get the... Okay, we get Dungeon Explorer. Basically, kid-friendly version of Dungeons. Alright, so Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorers. It's kind of like a gauntlet game. So I don't know how that's going to be, but hey, we'll just try our best. Yeah, this is what it is. It's just basically kitty looking gauntlet game. Just go through a dungeon. You just pick out your party and just go kill waves and waves of enemies. So we'll see how that goes. How long to beat says. Yeah, 7 hours. So we'll just one person, and that may be save stating a lot, so it could be a lot shorter. So just a fun little random romp. So maybe it's gonna be something pleasant here. And no, I have not played this one. All right. So let me go set up this game quick. Yep, still in. So let's just go load this up. The next game doesn't seem to be working well on the SNES Classic, and I have been having a hard time adding new games to it. So yeah, it's just being a butt sometimes. All right, so where is it? Oh, content. I should have prepared. I'm very sure I prepared this. So let's look that up. Of course, this game has no achievements either. Really? Press start button. A little later. You gotta do things. Sounds good. I got salads and mashed potatoes right now. Number 133. I'll read the backstory later. Still don't know the estimated length for this game, so that's still a question mark. This is the cover. It's kind of hard to read the meaning of death part, but yeah. Yeah, maybe. You surviving? Alright, so let me update the bots. Yeah, this song sounds very edgy right now. Agumon. I thought I read it as Agumon, like Digimon. And that's reset the timers. Yeah, that's a long backstory. Oops, close that by accident. I haven't gotten I haven't read it. So let's see. For those that are reading it, I'll just let it play out, then I'll just redo it again. Otherwise, they're basically good to go, except me needing to use the bathroom. And I'll also use the bathroom while you guys enjoy the intro, then I'll redo the intro. I see nukes. Red Blue Fire's like, you got time. Does the intro play out again when they start the game? Because sometimes some games do that. You could just leave the message here while I just do a bathroom break. Wow, it's still going. That's a long intro. Yeah, I could just try myself once we begin the game. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, 1987 SNES game up. It's a late one. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the stream for a moment.